I've destroyed my lounge to this unlivable mess, so let's put it back together. You can see there we replaced one of the lintels because it was just totally like turned to dust, so we replaced it with a concrete lintel. And then we are battening out our lounge, so it's kind of based off this system that we saw online, but we didn't want any wood to touch the walls in case the walls stayed damp, so we made polystyrene OSB sort of combination battens to try and help if there's any damp left in the walls. Hopefully there isn't because we had our roof redone, but you just never know, do you? So we did that, and then we had a long discussion about how we are going to attach these battens. Our walls are solid stone, and so let me rest you assured that attaching all these battens to the wall was not for the weak, and it was actually a real pain. Also, our adhesive that we used to attach the polystyrene to the OSB was a bit rubbish. It just, yeah, it kind of detached, but once it was all screwed it was all fine, and you know, it was quite solid. And then you can see we put some cross bracing on, so depending on how or kind of what we were planning on putting on the wall, depending on what the cross bracing, how thick it was. So where we plan on putting like the telly, there's a thicker bit of cross bracing, and where the cabinets are going to go, there's a thicker cross bracing. But where we maybe might like hang a picture or something, we just put like two little beams, because in part they're there to hold the insulation back, and in part they're there to provide some structure. But you know, so yeah, anyway, this is how it ended up looking once we had all the battens in place. And we used some of the polystyrene as insulation in what was the dampest corner of the living room. So yeah, this is how the lounge / studio is getting on. Very exciting. In the next episode we are going to be attaching all the plasterboard, so stay tuned for that.